And then everyone who's going to be young, the millennials, they're all going to look around and they're going to go, 4,000 square feet. What the heck do I need 4,000 square feet for? That's huge. And it's going to be an inconvenience. I don't want people to be paying off a mortgage at 40%.
What's the lesson though?
At 40% debt service ratio. So 40% of their gross income is going towards their debt payments for the next 25 years. I don't think that that's a good life.
Right. But what's the lesson? Because,
well, like, I think that you shouldn't, if you can't borrow a reasonable amount of money that you can pay it off, that you can get it paid off within a reasonable amount of time. Like I know we signed 25, 30-year mortgages, whatever, but like if you can't pay off your mortgage within maybe like 10 or 15 years, maybe you shouldn't get it.
But you have the world telling you to go own a house, and you've got commercials
the
on
world
TV
isn't. That's
saying,
it's just your aunt and uncle in Canada telling you that. But what if you did find a way to be able to, buy a home, then you buy a modest home. Maybe you have rental income, maybe you buy a triplex and you live in one of the units.
But have you seen the Kardashians' homes?
Look,
Like
I'm going into homes
the
that
housewives
are massive, that are filled with one or two people. Like the houses that I go into
crazy,
sometimes,
right?
it's like thousands. Like I'll give you this week, just this week. This 4,300 square foot house, one person in it because it's a divorce and the husband's left and just the wife is there. 3,400 square foot house, two people in it. Okay, husband and wife. 6,500 square foot house, three people in it.
How many people is the right amount for that size house?
More than three. I don't know. People shouldn't even have that big of a house if you only got three
big.
people.
It's crazy.
Those are just like what I can remember, but there was a couple other ones too. They're huge houses that people are underutilizing. I've been talking about this for a long time. And so my big thing is this. My big thing is the baby boomers own a lot of real estate. Okay. They own the most amount of real estate. It's underutilized real estate. Okay. When they are going to need to sell those houses, when they get to the point where it's no longer feasible for them to take care of the home anymore, they need their equity to be able to go do other things. Wherever the market is, they're going to sell. And there's going to be a ton of them all doing it at the same time. And then everyone who's going to be young, the millennials, because by 2029, millennials will take over as the biggest generation. That's what the projections are. They're all going to look around and they're going to go, 4,000 square feet. What the heck do I need 4,000 square feet for? That's huge. And it's going to be an inconvenience. They're going to say that's not something that I should be getting involved with. I just paid off my mortgage, or I didn't take a mortgage because my friend got screwed from 2021, or I've been saving this money because I didn't want to get into the market with only 20% down. I wanted to come in, like really smart, fiscally responsible behaviors. They're going to look at that 4,000 square feet house and they're going to say, I'm not going to leverage myself to have giant hallways and, 3 extra bathrooms that I don't use. It doesn't make sense. And those houses will become obsolete. I know that seems
obsolete, like as building new ones, or people are going to start turning those into fourplexes.
People will turn them into fourplexes. Less people will want to buy them. It'll be properties that will be less in demand than they are. I think
you're completely out to lunch, man.
That's okay.
I think
we can.
It's just an idea.
I'm not glued to it. But I'm just letting you know that is what I see by the census of how many people are actually in these large houses. There's very little. There's too many of them for them to make any sense. And so when the time comes, and sorry, maybe I should rephrase what I said. The amount of people who will want to go into it and use the home the same way it was built will be next to zero. That's a better way of wording it.
That is a different
A family of 4 saying, I want to go and live in a 4,000 square foot house so my kids can all grow up in this big house. Those people will become less and less and less and less because of affordability and because of lifestyle requirements. But the amount of people who will say, okay, if I move into that house, I need to move in with my brother, my sister, my uncle, my cousin. I'm going to do a rental property, whatever it is. They're going to change the use of that property. So our number of people per household is going to increase. That's what it's going to lead to. So the housing supply issue becomes less of a disparity right now between supply and demand, because we're going to cram more people into houses over the next 20 years.
Well, and it's going to be not only because people don't want the space, it's going to be a function of people wanting to keep their house, and renting out portions of it so that they can keep it is going to spur that on also. People are going to be
like, it will be the prices too, because prices eventually will be going back up, which is maybe why what you were first talking about.
Right.
Yeah. Hey guys, thanks for watching our clips channel. Why don't you go and check out some more clips? We got lots of other good content somewhere over here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Boom.
That was good.
That was good. I like that. That was good.